Hi guys, it's Aiyana and I'm back with another episode of I Have a Shopping Addiction, also known as a thrift store haul. This one's a little bit different because it's not just from one thrift store, it's more of a consignment store haul, consignment and antique store haul. So I'm just going to show you a few things that I got in the last few days when I was being bad. So let's just be honest, let's say what started the landslide was this beautiful hat. Ta-da! It says that it's just a vintage wool hat. I'm not necessarily sure how old it is or how truly vintage it is. It's called Christie's Crown Collection by Tony Merida. This is what the inside looks like. I really like it. Sorry, the lighting here is so weird. It's two-toned. I'm not sure if you can really tell. It's like a darker green, then brown, and then like a tan olive-y color. It's kind of right between a greeny brown, so it looks really nice. Those kind of colors are my favorite colors to wear because they look really nice with my skin tone and my hair. So that's why I bought this hat. Yeah! So, actually, this is from the one consignment store that I actually shop at that does ship. They will ship it to you all over the world, and that's called Peacock Boutique. So I will leave a little link for that guy below because they have lots of cute stuff very frequently. I go in there all the time. Anyways, loving, loving, loving my little hat. I'm super stoked on it. So, I got this. It's just a really cute long sleeve shirt. It's made out of like a nice jersey. The top here on the back, it's made to look like silk. The reality is it's polyester. So this one cost me $20. So I really like the pockets. Again, I'm loving this olive color. It's, I think, a really good color on me with my hair and skin. So that is why I got that one. Next thing I got, this is a Wilfred Free sweater. And I absolutely love it. I've been eyeballing this thing at Aritzia for a long time. And I just can't bring myself to pay Aritzia's prices when they're not on sale because they're just quite expensive. But that's because they have really nice quality stuff. So this thing is made out of 70% wool, 20% nylon, and 10% alpaca. And alpaca is probably what makes it so amazingly nice and warm. And I really like it. It just fits me perfectly. One thing I do really like is the pockets are lined so that your stuff doesn't just fall through them. And instead of buttons, it's got a zipper, which is also really nice because I hate when buttons start, when they pull apart if you're wearing it. So this was the most expensive thing I got. I think it was $60, which is more than I would usually pay for something at a thrift store. But because I have been drooling over this piece at the actual store, like at Aritzia, and because it's a good deal, and because it's just a classic white knit sweater, that was something else that's been on my list. This piece has been on my list of pieces to acquire for a very long time, so I wasn't going to say no to it. It's still like half the price of what you would pay for it in a regular store. So I'm happy with that. Moving on, I was almost not going to buy this because I just bought that sweater at the same time. And I found this and I was like, well, I don't know, maybe it won't be that nice. I should just try it on for funs and see. And I don't even know if you can see this thing because it's huge. But this coat is fabulous. I love it. It's got the faux fur trim on the hood and just a really great, I honestly don't know what to call this pattern, other than a hipstery pattern on it. It's really cute. It's got this cute little zipper up the back of it. And then it's got snaps to close it underneath, but it also has these little toggles. And it's really nice and warm. Again, this thing is made out of wool. I live in Canada, which is freaking cold all the time, so it's important to have warm jackets and warm sweaters, which is why I don't really feel too guilty about buying that. And this brand is it's BB Dakota. I'm gonna show you it on just because I felt like you probably couldn't get a good enough impression of it. Anyways, I'm in love with that. I instantly wore it because it got the sun went down and it got colder, so I was like, well, I do not regret this decision at all because now I'm warm. So, absolutely in love with this one. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Moving on. This, again, from the same shop as those last two things. This guy, I think, honestly, it might have been handmade by somebody. Oh, sorry, I didn't say that. I paid $50 for this guy. Back to it. think this was handmade by someone, maybe, just because of the stitching inside. It looks hand sewn to me, and because of the material. It's really nice, cute material. It's a super adorable little skirt, and wherever I can find them eventually, the greatest part about it is that it has pockets. I absolutely love like skirts of this little style, little skater skirts with an elasticy hemline. They are like the most flattering thing that I think almost anybody can wear. Well, certainly any girl, regardless of your size. Like the stretchy hip band, waistband right in the smallest part of your waist with a little shirt tucked in, you're good to go. Like this I can wear with a million things, and it cost me $10. So it's super wonderful. Very excited about that. And finally from that same store was this piece. Now this is another skirt. This one's a maxi skirt, and it's kind of a blush pink, right between blush pink and a really light lavender, but I would say it's slightly more pinky toned. Then again, people have disagreed with me about my colors, and everybody's eyes process colors differently. So if you see it different, good on you. I bought it mostly because I'm in love with Zara's maxi skirts. I have a black maxi skirt from Zara. You can see this on here, like they never even wore it. Whoever consigned this didn't cut the tag off, like it wasn't worn. It's a little bit big for me, but I don't care because it'll still sit nice on my hips, and it just falls right. So it'll look really cute. And again, I'm really stoked because it's got pockets on it. And I just absolutely love the color of that, and the material is so soft and light. Let's see what it's made out of. If you are ever curious about what your material is made out of, check for inside tags. All garments are required to have them. Sometimes people will rip them off. But, so it's polyester. A lot of things are made of polyester, and people will think that they're silk. It's because polyester is a really great material to fake silk, basically. Like that's why you'll see stuff like this. It looks silky, it feels silky. It's not actual silk, it's polyester, but it's still good. You don't have to hate on it. It doesn't have the great natural properties that real silk does, but it's still a good enough fake, because if this was a real silk skirt, it would cost a lot more than $30, which is what I paid for it. Okay, finally, well not finally, but finally for the clothes section are these shoes. I was super stoked on these. They're from Aldo. They're genuine leather. They're about a 4-inch stiletto. I love shoes with the strap on them, especially higher heels, because it really helps you like them stay on your feet when you're walking. Sometimes I find my heel will slip out when I'm power walking. Anybody who knows me will tell you that I walk really fast. I have like a select few friends who can keep up with me, and I just love my power walking friends. The rest of them are like, why the hell are you running away from me? Slow down! And I'm like, trucking it. So I like having the heels to the straps to strap my heels on to my feet. So I love those. And those cost me $8 for just perfect leather black pumps. You don't really get very much better than that for classic shoes. Oops, very loud. All right. So I got this next thing that I'm going to show you at a really cool little antique store. I think it was more like a military store. I honestly couldn't tell what the name of the store was from going into it. It's just like this little hole in the wall. So I found this thing, and it's a little compass. I think it's made out of brass. It only cost me $10, and it does work. I don't think I can show you it working, because as soon as you put them vertically, it doesn't work. The compasses have to be flat, so it points north. But I absolutely love that it looks like the little ship wheel. I feel like they're not called wheels, but you know what I'm talking about, the things on the ship. And I think that's gonna look really cute. I have kind of a seashell nautical obsession. I really like that, and just vintagey things. So I'm just gonna display that somewhere in my apartment. I think it'll look really cute. Perhaps I'll display it in the next thing that I'm about to show you. And this, I literally just bought this, rushed home, and started filming this videos because I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited about this. Like, I can't put it into words, my excitement. I will just show it to you. And you can see probably what you will find to be a ridiculous setup for my camera, because I lost my tripod in the airport because I suck. But I found this thing. I'm gonna fill this guy up with my crystals. It's going to be fabulous. I'm so in love with it, but it's just so beautiful. It has a thing on the back so you can hang it up on the wall. I'm not sure if I'll hang it or just kind of lean it. I think it's gonna be So amazing. I love it. This one cost me $50. And I, like, the instant I walked into the store, I saw it, and I was like, yep, that's mine. I'm gonna take that. Don't sell it to anyone else. It was on their clearance table, too. I was like, why has no one bought this yet? This thing is fucking awesome. Whatever. One man's trash, another man's treasure. Like, who would get rid of this? Who? What were you thinking? But thank you, because now it is in my life. I'm so excited about it. Alright, so that's everything I have to show you, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. Maybe comment your favorite crystal below, or let me know if you want to see like a crystal video from me that I put everything in. Once I put everything in here, I could show you my crystal collection. Or let me know if you're really bored of seeing my shopping addiction videos. Maybe you don't want to see any more of those. Otherwise, have a great day. Let me know any video ideas that you'd like to see from me in the future. Follow me everywhere else. It's @aiyana_jane, and I love you. Goodbye. Mwah. Au revoir. I wore these and this and these Express jeans that I showed you in my last thrift store haul video. So, and I got a compliment from a stranger on the street. I was like, yeah, no big deal.